What is happening, guys? It's your main man, Matt, from the DFS 5-pack. I am not rocking it solo. You can't see his handsome face, but I'm with my boy, the DFS Patriot. He is kind enough to join me on the video driving home. I know it's been a stressful day over there, but hopefully we can bring some happiness to you and make this video.
Yeah, man. Anytime we get to make a video, I'm in for it, and especially when we're targeting just my Patriots. I mean, it makes it a hell of a lot more fun.
Yes, I know that this is a big game for both sides. I'm excited to talk this out with you. I know you had a really nice day in DFS yesterday.
Yes. So, I mean, first off, I think the Goddard call alone, he was like, 3 or 5%, like stupid low, and he was hot right from the beginning.
The only thing I'll say about that is, man, there were a lot of high scorers. Like, Kittle beat him.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I mean, and the thing is that the score totals yesterday were insane. To take down a tournament, for what it was. I mean, for me, I told you I was kicking myself, so I had something to do, and I just entered a last-minute afternoon lineup, and it finished in second place for GPP, which was great. But I wish I could have played my normal amount of money because I would have been a hell of a lot happier today.
Yeah, I feel that. That's always the nature of the beast at DFS. It seems to always kind of happen that way, but a win's still a win, so you take it when you can get it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, Yahoo DFS, I took 500 out of 440,000 on the $20 tournament. So that was a nice little payout. And then obviously I swept main in afternoon on DK and swept every slate on FanDuel. So yeah, it was a great day.
It's always a great day, and my DFS day did not go as yours, but from a betting perspective, it was very, a very good day over here. So no complaints from my end. Yeah, I'm excited to talk out this Monday Night Football game. Let me screen share this. I think this is going to be a better game from a real life perspective than DFS perspective. Divisional game. Both teams want this win. Both teams need this win. I think you see more of a defensive battle. I do think Buffalo gets the dub, though. I'm sorry to say that. I love me some dogs, but I think Buffalo wins this game tonight. I do agree with you that Buffalo might not be as good as they were hyped to be, coming into the season. But I still think they're a little bit better than New England, especially at home. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, they're home favorites for a reason. Like I said, I think the Bills are frauds, but you have a divisional game. This is Max. I mean, his true first weather test, if you will. So the weather tonight is going to be terrible. We got winds. It's going to be potentially snowing. It's going to be an ugly game environment. And on top of it, the Buffalo crowd, they're rowdy.
This is a game Buffalo should win, I feel like.
They should win, but Buffalo never seems to amaze me when they screw up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be shocked if they lose this game. I mean, the spread's only 3. I think the home team wins here. The home team, slightly better team. Man, and I'll just say this, from a DFS, just from this Showdown perspective, you can see DK pulled up, right?
Yeah.
How do you not just captain Josh Allen?
Honestly, I think from he'll be the chalkiest captain.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to stay as neutral in a sense of
you're not.
I don't want to be a heavy homer, but I'm not. But you know how I am. Us assholes, we kind of do our own thing. We only have one mindset. Yeah. But with that being said, I mean, yeah, he is, the clear. I mean, if you look at the top 3 guys, Diggs is going to get bracketed, so he's going to get Jalen Mills and a safety over the top. But quite frankly, the pitcher's going to end up playing a lot of zone defense. So I'm probably off of him. Mac Jones, I'm just not paying for him in this situation. I think my favorite piece from this, besides Josh Allen being a good piece, I really like captaining Damian Harris tonight.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, if you think New England wins this game, I mean, then I get why you like Harris. I don't really think that. And I think that this is not a Harris game for me. But, we see different game scripts here. So, yeah, I think Harris is, not going to get nearly as much love as any of the other guys above him. I'll say this. I do like your point about the weather, so I like Harris more than Mac Jones. But I don't know. I mean, for me, I think Allen's the clear guy. But, I mean, it's Showdown. you're right. He is going to be the most popular. Captaining Harris definitely gets you a better build. Is there any cheaper guys you think about captaining? What about like a defense here? Like, honestly, I do like the Bills.
So I don't mind. I don't mind.
I'm sure you like New England's D. I can play both, but first off, the Bills D have double digits in 3 of 5, 2 of their past 3. They have 10 days off here. They're facing a rookie quarterback on the road in his first weather spot. I mean, besides that, it's your Patriots. Like, what's not to like about Buffalo's D here?
No, I mean, absolutely. I'm not going to argue that point with you. And like, I think all those points, especially the weather, and we've never seen Mac. He's always been a warm weather guy. He grew up in Florida. He played at Bama. Like, weather's never been really part of his forte. So this is a real true first test.
I just saw that play out with C.J. Stroud for Ohio State at Michigan. Cali boy, good weather all year. And I'm not saying it's the same spot. Like Stroud's like, much younger than Mac Jones. Mac Jones is very polished compared to him. But it reminds me, it's a similar spot in that sense.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. No, I think, from the receiver or from any skill position players, obviously besides Josh Allen from the Buffalo side, my favorite play is Cole Beasley because what's going to end up happening is, like I said, they're going to play a lot of zone defense. They're not going to want to man up on, Diggs. So how do you do that? You run, similar to like a cover 2 zone, right? You take away areas. Well, Cole Beasley, what is he very good at? Finding those short, intermittent areas to score. So I do like Cole Beasley the best out of all the options as regards to skill players for the Bills.
I have no arguments with that. Bourne or Myers, and do you have a strong preference?
Don't have a strong preference. It's honestly whatever you have the money for. Obviously, you're paying more of a premium for Bourne. I think Bourne is your higher upside play because he's looked really good lately, and you can see the connection starting to build with Mac. But Myers just so consistent. So I think in a cash setting, you're looking. Myers is more the play right there. You're saving the 1,400, which it could be vital. But again, for me, I'm not going to play Diggs or Mac today just because of the weather, and I just don't think they're going to pay off their salary. So, I personally would probably end up on Bourne, but either way, I'm not going to argue with you either way.
Yeah, it does look like the D's are getting love here, as they should. I think this is definitely so you could leave salary on the board too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and I guess going back to similar because I was talking about Harris at captain. It reminds me a lot of last night. Like the clear cut play last night was Mahomes, right?
Yeah,
but Javonte was the best, one of the best captains on the night.
Yeah, I mean, Patriots or the Chiefs didn't score that much. So,
right.
If you think this game's real low scoring, if you think the Bills really, struggle scoring, both teams struggle scoring. I get that. I just want to see if you put the Bills D at captain, what can that get you as far as who do you like more, Mac or Diggs? I like Diggs more.
I think, if you're going with that type of build, I think you just go Diggs. Even though I don't think Diggs is great tonight.
It's in comparison to other guys on the slate.
Right, exactly. So, that's what you got to take into consideration. Do you really want to play with any running backs that are from Buffalo?
I don't, but again, it's not a main slate. You know what I mean?
It's a one-game slate. I get it.
So, if one of these guys scores twice, they're going to be in that winning lineup. So, in cash games, I'm with you. If you roster the Bills D, you can get Harris and one of the kickers, whichever. So,
right.
I'm all about that. Let's do your Harris captain build.
Yeah.
And we'll have to find a couple cheap guys because I'm sure you still want to play Josh Allen, right?
Yeah, well, I think Harris, Josh Allen, Beasley. And then, so for me, I'm probably looking at, what do I have left over there? I'm going to scroll, 54. So, this is a situation where I'd probably go Nick Folk. The guy's just been super consistent all year. And then that's 6. So if you put in Bourne in this lineup, how much money do I have left?
Aguilar.
Bourne should give me.
You got $3K, 3,500.
3,500. So Nelson Aguilar, I don't mind. Or if I can, or if I, it's a situation where you go Myers and you can get up to one of the deep.
Yeah, exactly. You cut out for most of that, but I know
I don't mind at all.
I know you cut out from talking about Myers and one of the Ds. I'm with that. Now, see, New England's going to get too much ownership. I kind of think Buffalo rolls here. That's just my honest opinion. So, and I don't normally like favorites, but I think New England's going to get a lot of love on this slate. People are buying into what New England's selling. They've been really good, but I just think Buffalo wins this game. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're going to be mad. Texting me when Buffalo's up like 28-0 at the end of the first quarter. Like, damn, you are right. See, all right, if I go, the Bills is like a lot. 30. I mean, you can go Beasley. It's like not hard. You could go. I don't know. Who do you like more, Dawson Knox or Emmanuel Sanders?
Sanders.
I do too, but Knox catches touchdowns, and like in that build, you could get Stevenson, who I like in that build because he's more of the pass catching back as opposed to Harris.
Right. No, for sure, I get that. Yeah, I mean, Stevenson's going to be involved. If they get behind quick, he's going to be more involved than Damon Harris is. But
because the other thing is, like, I need a New England guy, so like, that's why for me, if I were making, Sorry,
I mean, just right.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say what was I gonna say? Like, I need a New England guy, so like I need that Stevenson piece too. So if I were making one lineup right now, I think it'd be this Allen with Stevenson as my New England piece, or do that Bills D captain lineup. Although the D's are getting a lot of love here. I really only like captaining a D when they're not getting a lot of love because it takes a lot for a captain of D to get there. Now I could see the spot rookie QB, but you need like a defensive score or a shutout, and that's like doesn't usually happen. So you need like 2 defensive scores, really, depending on how many points are in the game. But I don't know what else. Do you got? Sorry.
No. I mean, I think tonight the weather's going to play a bigger effect than I think people are taking into consideration. And so like I said, again, the homer in me obviously thinks the Patriots are going to win in a close game. But I think from a betting perspective, if you can't read the side, what you want to say, because 3 is nothing. I think the under in this game might be the play.
Yeah, I have no arguments with that. I don't have like a strong feel from a betting aspect. I always like some unders when the public's on the over. And like I said, I do kind of think Buffalo wins this game. Low total, so it's worth noting. For sure. I don't know. That's all I got. How about you?
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, that's what I got today too. Hopefully, for me, obviously, I'm going to play DFS because I'm a degenerate and I can't help myself. And obviously, I'm going to bet on the Patriots to win because that's just the homer in me. But this game is a very good game from a watching standpoint, more so than a DFS standpoint.
I completely agree. That's kind of how I started the video. And I'll say this, speaking of sports betting, I'm going to have, and hopefully you can join me on some of these more sports betting videos, courtesy of Jazz Sports, who, is promoting us right now. And they've got some really good promotions going on. I've talked about them on all my videos. I'm going to have the links in the description. This is a members only video, free to the public. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks to you for coming on here. I know it's been a busy day for you, so I always appreciate you making the time. Hopefully we can get on and do some NBA this week, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, guys, always here for you guys. Facebook, Twitter, you know where to find us. And when you do well because of maybe us helping you out, throw us some love on any handle you can. We appreciate it more than we can say.
Always. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.